Hey there YouTube, Small Godfly here. Just a quick disclaimer before the video starts. I couldn't really find any videos regarding how to infiltrate people's forward operating bases successfully, and it is a large portion of the game. You can get a lot of resources from other players and also given by the game for infiltrating people's bases successfully. So this video basically covers my approach to it. I haven't seen too many guides on it, so what I want to hear is how you guys infiltrate people's bases, what works for you, when you're defending, what you find works best as well. This is my approach. I find it works very, very well. If you guys have any recommendations, I would love to hear them, and I would love to iterate on my current infiltration methods and make another video about how I do it and what the community sees is best to infiltrate people's bases. So without any further ado, we'll go into the live commentary. It is a quite long video, but it covers literally everything to do with my build and how I go around and my playstyle with regards to infiltrating people's FOBs. So do bear that in mind. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, as I will be making more videos with regards to Metal Gear Solid 5 and how to infiltrate forward operating bases. Hope you enjoyed the video and look forward to seeing you again soon. A lot of people are having quite a bit of trouble with getting in people's bases. It can be pretty tough going. In fact, as I started getting invaded already, I've been invaded. Let's have a look here.
Development project has been added.
Alright, so that's the perfect target. He took quite a few staff members from us. Not that I'm too fast, to be honest. These A rankings aren't all that important anymore. But we can have a look.
Rain approaching.
We'll retaliate against this player. Let's scope him out. Ah, oh, damn it. He's already been infiltrated. That's the first thing you find about FOBs, right? Is it's actually hard to get into one to begin with. But we'll cover over the first topic to begin with, right? What you want to look at first to see if they're even worth spending your time on, if they're even worth invading. To begin with, yeah, you look at the containers in the bottom right there. You see the fire emblem. You have a look at their containers. You have a look at their staff members. He has a few S++ staff, which are pretty damn rare. So if we can nab those, that'd be pretty cool. But it's unlikely we're going to get them. It's very, very unlikely we're going to get them, actually. And he doesn't have too many resources to steal either. This is more like it. This guy here, CQC, he has 175 fuel. I really need fuel. And he has a lot of precious metal as well, which is worth loads. So if we could infiltrate his base, that'd be pretty sweet. You know, you're more in it for the resources than the actual stuff. So what I would like to do for a dude like this is he's pretty kitted out, right? But all his staff members are E-ranked. If you have a look in the top right there, they're all E-ranked. He's got a few claymores out, he's got barely any, and the anti-air guns don't matter at all. So there's 3 platforms to traverse, 32 different people to ignore. And it's the same with the base development platform as well. So this should be pretty easy, actually. It's like pretty much a free 39,000 fuel if we want it. And yes, we do want it. The other thing to note as well is in the bottom left. If you're wondering how to get S rank star, yeah, you'll come across them rarely in your side up missions and in your main missions once you complete the game fully. But also, if you look in the bottom left, you'll see the harder the base is to infiltrate. Actually, I don't know if it works off that, because this guy's base is pretty kitted out in terms of like how much there is. There's a lot of people, but he hasn't spent too much in defense. So I think it's saying, you know, and he has a high espionage rating as well. So yeah, I think it's got to work with how much he spends on the security. It's ranked E dudes who are just dumb as anything, like you wouldn't even believe. So we'd have no problems getting past them. And he's got a few claymores dotted around. That is it. The only really issue is if he shows up. So if it's a harder base to infiltrate, like they spend lots and lots of money on the defense, in the bottom left, the S volunteers you get with 100% rating as well, 100% probability of acquiring, that will be super high. So you can have like 30 S+ to B ranked volunteers join your corps for successfully invading someone's command platform. It's pretty ridiculous. And like here, you know, there's a chance you can get some S+ ranked combat fighters for your missions that you send them out on, which helps a lot. That brings in a lot of money, so that's pretty good. But what I really want to do, this guy has so many resources just lying around completely undefended, so if I can get in this guy's base, which I will, I would love to infiltrate it. Another thing to note as well, point of infiltration, right? You see this platform here. You may recognise it. It's like on the R&D platform with where Ocelot's based. It's that big thing that sticks out. It's got a big bay door there as well. And there's no actual getting from here to this drawbridge, which we really want to get to. Not drawbridge, but the bridge, you know. So I think this would be the best place of infiltration, because this leaves you limited to basically running along here anyway, or running up the stairs, which we're not going to do. We're not going to bother with any of this. We'll expect a few claymores as we're running around as well. And I suspect that we won't be invaded as well. I suspect that he won't come to counter us. And if he does, we'll be kitted out to deal with it anyway.
Heading
So
to FOB.
this will be our drop-in location. And I'll show you the kit out I have, right? Okay, so as they're all E-dudes, I'm expecting that I can get away with sneaking around. The battle dress is actually the safe option, because when the guards get higher rated, it's actually really hard to sneak past them regardless. They'll spot you, and if the player comes, he's going to have a grenade launcher or something, so you're going to want to, you know, deal with it. But like I said, we're going on the assumption that the defender is not actually going to come. Then again, it's up to you what one you pick. It's only a choice really between the sneaking suit and the battle dress. It's always a tough decision. I'll take the battle dress just in case, and I wouldn't take Snake. Don't take Snake, right? Because you lose a lot of heroism if you mess it up. You already lose a lot if you mess it up anyway, but you lose so much more if you mess it up. One thing to note as well in the top right is the staff rank bonus. So you see I have an S-rated dude here, and I actually get less if I complete the mission. So always just pick someone that's really, really bad, really. I say really, really bad, they're still very, very good. Especially if they have a good ability as well. Quick reload's decent. Gunman. Gunman's like the best one to take in my opinion. So if we take that, got a message on Facebook. He's an A+ dude, right? So I'm swimming in these at the moment. It really doesn't matter if I lose them. It's not a big deal. And also head option. That's why you want to take a random dude. Not only to get more, but rather than having your head completely exposed to tranquilizer rounds and the like, with the battle dress on, you can get HP headgear, which again, you see that? That will protect you against sniper rounds, unless you get shot directly in the face. But around the majority of the sides, definitely the back and the top, it'll protect you against tranquilizer rounds, as they have no penetration, and this has, you know, a little bit of armor. So that's another thing that's an advantage. As for equipment, I may be quite ahead of you guys. I have the wormhole device. This makes infiltration so much easier. They're very unlikely to spot the wormhole, so you know. And I take the upgraded eye joint and all that. You don't need to worry about that. Item-wise, cardboard box can come in a lot of handy. Come in real handy actually, and it is worth taking. There's not too much else to take. You can take Acceleramin. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but you know, the one that induces a reflex mode. You can take that. That's pretty decent actually. I take Dr. Sign-In, which helps you see people around you, which can be really good when they come to defend themselves. You know, you can pop one of those, and you can get a big advantage on them because you actually see where they are and where they're hiding. Night vision goggles are a must. The more upgraded, the better. And that's all the items I take. I wouldn't take. I wouldn't. No, don't bother with anything else. There's not really much else you can take anyway. Support weapons. You don't need the flare grenade. That needs to go. Sleep grenade. That's definitely worth taking. Right. If you suspect that they're not going to come stop to invade, to defend, then take decoys because they can help you just bum rush through. But sleep grenades are good. Stun grenades are also very, very good. If they do come to defend, these two can easily put down the enemy player. I used to toy around with taking sleeping mines. You can really trick people. big time when they're running around after you put down a few seed mines, but they can backfire as well, so you got to be careful about that. So I don't really take them. I do like running around and behind me placing traps, so I know that they can't come up behind me, and that sense of confidence that they can't come up behind me and flank me helps a lot, because you pretty much are surrounded at all times in this. And yeah, I'll pack a decoy anyway. As a secondary weapons, you don't get the bionic arm as one of your combatants, but again, pretty much the Woo pistol. You wouldn't take too much else. Just as a side note, if you're defending, definitely pick up one of the SMGs and go for a shield, and just because you want to go loud as soon as you find them anyway. And for primary weapons, you're going to grab a shotgun, and I'll show you why. Because I have the ultimate gun tucked away, and the shotgun's really for if they get right up in your face. It's cheap as chips, but if they get right up in your face, you can knock them down. It's basically like a CC. I use it as CC, crowd control. Alright, so this gun, the AMMRS-71, but the sniper rifle version of it, right? So I've unlocked the legendary gunsmith so you can customize the weapons. So this thing's kitted out like you would believe. It's got a grade 2 suppressor on it, which is required. All the rounds are sniper rounds, so no matter where you hit them, they're beefy rounds and they'll drop most people. So if you kill guards, you lose heroism, right? But there's a good 40-50 second window where they're bleeding out and you can just extract them and you don't have to worry about it. And you get more heroism, you get 40 heroism for saving their life actually. It's pretty weird how it works out. But if you let them die, it's only 20, and it doesn't matter too much, but over the course of your infiltrating career, it could add up and could make you quite a villain. You couldn't invade people with nukes and stuff like that, so it's something to watch out for. But 100% pick up a sniper rifle, a tranquilizer one if you prefer, but this basically is a tranquilizer sniper rifle. And yeah, it goes through helmets, it goes through everything, you don't need to worry about it. You'll see the power of this. And not only that, it has the smoke grenade launcher attached to the underside as well, which is just so OP. This combination is ridiculous. It's got a 6 times scope as well, and it's very, very short. I also camouflaged it as black. The only thing that really sticks out is the shotgun. None of that matters too much anyway. Right, so a bit expensive to be kitted out like this. You can take some things away or add some things if you want, but that's how we do it. And it's up to you whether you deploy in the day or at night. The meta at the moment is people just find out where you infiltrated, get night vision goggles, and just bum rush your spawn and start chucking grenades at you basically. That's why the battle dress is pretty good to wear, otherwise you'll get blown up instantly with a grenade launcher. So if you spawn in the day, you don't have to worry about them using their night vision goggles to find you, but then again you can't use the MVG to find them. But the main thing is that you'll be spotted by guards easier as well, so that's something to watch out for. So I normally deploy at night. That's how I normally roll with this, but I don't think it matters too much. We'll go for the night infiltration of this one. Okay, so you can have little ganders to begin with. Spot some people out, all that lovely stuff. We get away from the helicopter before Billy Idol messes up our YouTube copyright thing. Right, so got to bear in mind the enemy will always have a height advantage on you, right? Always. And when he comes to defend, you want to close that height advantage for sure. You don't want him having height on you, because he can just chuck grenades down and all sorts and just blow you up. It's pretty nasty stuff. So I'm not going to pretend that I know the exact layouts of all these platforms. I don't. It's still like 5 days after release. But the general gist is you want to stay low while the defender's not here. Ignore all the guards and just use the bridges, because there's nothing really to be obtained on these first platforms. You know, just. I mean, there's a few crates. If it was a red crate, I'll take it. So yeah, we're just going to take it easy. If we get spotted, we're just going to drop people with this weapon. go on the underside, obviously.
Analysis complete.
Okay, so apparently took the wrong way. No, we didn't. There we go. Guards don't normally come down here, by the way, so that's not common. So don't expect that to be happening too often. And it's... yeah, this dude's... see, if the defender was here, that would mess you up. But, just lay down, and when he comes, I'll show you what you do with the weapon. Just like this. There you go. And... oh. God damn it. There we go. Just keep him quiet, because he does make quite a bit of noise. You know, people dying and all that. It does make quite a bit of noise. In fact, we have more guards coming by the sounds of it as well. Just to check. We'll pop that. Yeah. So, probably wasn't the best move to, oh, he has a killer bee as well. That's pretty nice. The missile launcher. I'll wait for reflex mode to pop. There we go. Get him. And there you go, the defender's coming. So, what I'm gonna do, or what the main idea is to do, is don't be afraid to fight dirty, because the defender's gonna fight really, really dirty. You can guarantee it pretty much. It does near enough compromise this entire base infiltration, because the idea being, I want to take all his shit, right? But yeah, this is really, really dangerous, right? So he has the height advantage on me. I'm trying to listen out for him, but he has the height advantage on me. And he knows where I last was as well, so I should have maybe gone back on myself, might have been the better option.
Clouds.
Or if I had the sleeping gas mines, I would 100% be placing them behind me right now.
CP, this is Zulu 10. Signs of enemy activity. Tightening security. Over. This is CP. Understood. Check your surroundings. Out.
There he is. I'll just let him walk past. It's no biggie.
CP, this is Zulu 2. Threat detected. Going out alert. Over. This is CP. Understood. Don't let your guard down. Out.
Okay, so again, using the undersides just to get around. Saw the dude walk straight past me. Got to be careful he's not looking up here, because this is risky. This is risky. But again, we're going to fight dirty. Yes, I know it's decreasing my heroism, but just do this all day, basically. And we did it, right?
Infiltration successful.
Aye. It ain't easy being cheesy.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
So, yeah, I probably won't win too much from that, because the wing conditions weren't exactly great. What I wanted was his crates. He had loads of them lying around. Like, look at that, like, really crap stuff, and, yeah, barely any extra, like... Got an A++ staff member, you know, that's pretty cool. Got a bit of GMP, because our cheap loadout, you know, but this is small fry. This isn't exactly what we wanted. A lot of espionage training though. because of that multiplayer. So that's pretty good, right? But yeah, don't be afraid to do what I just did there. I know it's not nice killing other people's staff members. It's not something I initially wanted to do. Believe me, it's not cool. Because, you know, well, they're all E anyway, so who cares? Like, if you just pop in dudes who are E ranked in their head, it doesn't matter. But you see that dude came kitted out. He had like a machine gun, probably grenade launcher as well as his primary. Like, he meant business, and he was probably going to cheese the crap out of us. So he took the opportunity just to sneak past him. Don't touch any of the guards. I think if they spotted you like they did, you know, we get the white reticle above you on your HUD. I think they can clue onto that. If they check the map, it'll come up as a red circle, like, you know, predicted movement of infiltrate or whatever. But yeah, that wasn't what we wanted. We still managed to make it good, you know, managed to get some, we got a lot of espionage rating from it, that's the main thing. We still gained heroism, even though we killed a bunch of dudes, we still gained heroism, right? So, I think I dropped like 6 dudes there, it doesn't really matter. As long as you win. Get my daily reward. Nice. Right, so like the other thing is, I didn't try and fight him. You know, the respawn time is only about 40 seconds. So best case scenario, I did kill that guy, and I would have with that gun. You drop people like nothing. It's ridiculous. It's pretty much one-shot kill. Even to enemy players, they're gonna. If you shoot them in the leg, I'm pretty sure it just like flips them over onto the floor, shotgun style. It's pretty good. Again, you'd really want that gun. So we can go into detail about that gun actually. There we go. There it is. I've got 2 types, and this is just the latest version. But this is the first one you come across. It's cheaper to employ as well, you know. But yeah, this thing's a beast. So normally you will have the sniper barrel, right? But if you change that for the there you go, the Type R barrel, the MRS barrel, you can attach a grenade launcher to it, which is what makes it very, very strong. I have a laser sight. Probably not the best thing to have because they can see where you're aiming. But you know, I like it because it helps when I'm not looking down the scope. It helps with close quarters. Don't bother with flashlight. I never use them. They can be quite good. 2x6 scope, like I said. Grade 2 suppressor, and you can just kill out the stock of the muzzle to like what you want. And do not switch the magazine over. Yeah, because you can kill it out to basically just be a rifle again, right? But I wouldn't bother. The .308 round is, I think they're like Magnum rounds. I'm not too sure, but they're pretty beast. They're pretty beast. You see the penetration there. They'll go straight for anything. Even if armor's like on the kneecaps, that kind of stuff, it'll just go straight for him. Knock those dudes over. And the rest is just all up to you. So this weapon, that one there. First version of it, just an extension of the MRS. But yeah, it's semi-auto. It's so nice, such a nice weapon. One of my favourite weapons. And I didn't really use the smoke there because, again, enemy player, you don't want to bother. But it's basically CC. If any of you guys play like MOBAs or anything like that, you know what I mean by CC. It's crowd control. It's a stun, right? If somebody's coming at you, trying to CQC you, whatever, you just pop that in their face and then cap them in the knee. It's so versatile. Like it's really, 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 really good, and great for infiltrating with. And the suppressor just makes it OP. If it didn't have the suppressor, then yeah, it wouldn't be too good. But the suppressor is what makes it OP. And yeah, you can rock non-lethal versions of this as well. It upgrades into a non-lethal version. Pretty sure it does. But why would you want to? You lose so much penetration. You know, you can't knock through people's shields and that kind of stuff. Let's have a look here. So yeah, you can go for these. I quite like these as well. You know, like these silenced sniper rifles. In fact, I could upgrade it again. Actually, go about that. Unlock the next one. But yeah, look, you get a non-lethal version as well, which I have unlocked. but I wouldn't rate it. I don't know if I would rate it. I haven't tried it enough, to be honest. But the caliber of the round drops. You know, it's not 7.62, it's 5.56, which, you know, just isn't big. It has no penetration, and that's what bothers me. This is the versatile weapon, right? I should really stop going on about this weapon, but it's what's helped me infiltrate so many bases. It's really, really good. I used to just pack grenade launchers, you know, smoke stuns, all that kind of stuff. I think maybe the steep grenade launcher is pretty good, but it's so expensive to go with. I used to just pack these automatic grenade launchers, and they've nerfed the damage it does to enemy players. It really doesn't do too much. So what people need to pack are the single shot grenade launchers, but I just don't have time for that. You know, you can go on loud by all means and just blow the crap out of the enemy security. I'm sure it would work, but it's not my style, and if you lose, if you get caught, you're going to lose a lot of heroism ratings, so it's not really too worth it to me. But yeah, just as a quick debrief, so we entered in, we basically ignored as many guards as we can, and the idea is don't run across the top platform. Don't do it. If they have multiple defenses, right? So you see my command platform. Don't run across multiple versions of them. Don't. The only one you really want to actually go on to surface level on, or ground level on, is the last one where the objective is, right? So before that, just hang around, and where you infiltrate, don't pick the one with the massive bay door, because that's always hard to get out of. Pick the one that's closest to the bridge, which is normally around here, and get away from that area ASAP, because if they come to respawn quickly, they'll basically beeline straight for your spawn and just start spamming grenades at it. It's horrible. Don't get involved with that. What you want to do is skirt across. You see I had to go up and around and then back down. You know, no biggie. No one really saw me. Go under the bridge, and the bridge I went around this way, managed to get around. I had to come up because again it's always on the north facing area as well by the looks of it. So yeah, you come across these and they're dead ends. They're basically dead ends. You have to go up, or you can come back on yourself, but no, you pretty much have to go up. So basically, if you go in north, it's guaranteed a dead end, but it's the quicker way to get to the bridge, right? And if you go in south, it's the long way around, but nothing's really going to be there, and it's continuous, so you can just keep skirting along it. That's how it works. That's how it works for every single shell. Just remember that layout. Although the top's completely different, you don't want to worry about the top. You don't want to bother about it. You don't want to sweat it. You don't want to waste your time up there. You know, if I said to you, you can cut out 50% of the enemy's patrol, and you said how, you know, you'd want to do it, right? You'd want to do it, and this is how you do it. You just go around the south base, come across, go across the bridge, go along the south face, go across the bridge. If you're in a tight pickle like I was, come up and take the shortcut, which is the north face, and come across the bridge. And then when you get on the last platform, this is where it really kicks off. So you either want to, again, come up by the north face. It depends what platform you're doing, but you should all know where the doors are at. They're marked anyway, but you need to know where the doors are at. They're normally at the highest point. The base development platform is a joke. Like, the door is just right there in front of your face. You see, I just went up a massive staircase, and it's pretty much there. Just killed everyone that was gonna like alert me. And again, that guy's reflex mode skill really came in handy as well, right? So that's another reason why I pick it. But yeah, for the command platform, it's like one of the hardest ones to infiltrate, because it's up about like 8 flights of stairs right at the top where I'm looking at now. Like on this side, it's really hard to get up there without getting spotted, because there'll be guards around here. If he has cameras and UAVs like I do and mines, it's not happening. It's really tough. So to be honest, I normally avoid the command platform, but if you get good at avoiding all this and you can get to here, I'm pretty sure you can just work your way up here. I mean, what is it? I have 32 members of staff, so there's 16 on this platform. You kill 16 members, you lose 320 heroism, but if you invade something that's this heavily defended, you're going to gain so much heroism. You know, it's going to be off the scale, off the charts. And even then, like, I'm sitting on 13,000, 130,000 heroism. So what is it if I lose 320? It's not a big deal. You can literally just pop everyone in the head. It doesn't matter. And if the guy comes to defend it as well, You really have to make up your mind whether, you know, you're going to take him down or just avoid him. And just avoiding him's the best. Really, you can sneak around enemy players so easily, because, again, the meta is beeline for this, start chucking grenades, oh, he's not there, oh, he must be around here. And they'll just hang around. They're just like AI, you know, they'll really just hang around. Unless you screw up, unless you really, really mess it up, and get spotted by some of the guards, they'll be none the wiser. They will be none the wiser. So don't worry about that. The only chance you're going to get spotted, really, by the enemy player is when you're on the bridge. So running under the bridge, fine, but when you come out and you climb these ladders, it's risky. It's really, really, really risky. So yeah, don't be afraid to fight dirty. You don't lose too much for it. I know it doesn't feel nice because you're like losing heroism as you're doing it, but you honestly don't lose too much from it in the grand scheme of things. Stick to stealth as much as you can. You saw what I did in that video there. Just bypass the dude. Just walk straight past him. Let him run around panicking, and you just do your thing. And don't let guards hold you up. You know, take the gloves off and fight dirty if they're going to spot you and going to compromise you. Just take them out. You see all these guys here. They've been sniping them. They've been tranquilizing them. These infiltrators, which is nice. You know. But it wouldn't bother me if they killed them anyway, because A stuff, I'm just swimming in them. Like, it's ridiculous at this point anyway. And yeah, don't really worry about too many other items. Maybe some of the prosthetic arm items would be pretty good. I know the sonar detector is really good actually. That's the only reason I would say pick your avatar or snake. But again, if you get caught as snake, you lose so much heroism. It's just don't bother. Just don't bother. And yeah, that pretty much covers it. Just leave your entry point ASAP. Take the south-facing routes, right, and run across the bridges. And then when you get to your main thing, just beeline for the entry point. Basically, there are sneaky ways around it, and that kind of stuff, but you do leave yourself open. And the second major point is they will always have a height advantage when they spawn as well, right? So they'll be up high when they spawn, and you'll be down low, which means you see less. You see less looking up, and they see more looking down. So you want to kind of close that height advantage if they're really looking to engage. Like I've been, you know, I spawned in here once and some dude was chucking grenades on me continuously, and I couldn't see him, but you can see me perfectly. It's scary to be in that situation, so don't get caught in that situation. Try and stay on like the mid-level walkways around the sides, that kind of stuff, you know. And try not to make too much noise when you're sprinting around as well. The only reason I spotted that other dude is because he was sprinting like a madman, and I had a look. Yeah, and as for actual defense, I don't think the security cost comes in too much. I think it's when somebody invades you. I think you have to pay that as a basic security cost, but hey, it helps you with your PF ranking as well, which we won't touch in the video today. But I kit everyone out with close quarters combat weapons, like the shotgun, because I love it when my guards cheese people that invade me. You know, they find them, they shoot them once, and they fall over. They keep shooting them, they keep falling over. It's glorious. It's glorious. That's why I give them shotguns. I wouldn't bother with sniper rifles or anything like that. You're never going to catch anyone actually running across the open on the top side of the bridge. It's just pointless. It's never going to happen. I've seen some people use non-lethal weapons as well. I don't know. I don't know what the current state of affairs is. And basically, I'm making this video as a guide to say, hey guys, you know, to the community, this is what I found works. This is what I reckon is really top-notch stuff. This is how I do it, right? And I'm trying to create like a forum in the comment section below as well. I want to hear how you guys do it, how you guys infiltrate bases, what you find works. If you know about the security costs, if you know non-lethal weapons are actually worth it, because I see some people packing them and they have like really high espionage ratings. If non-lethal weapons are worth it, if you have better alternatives to the way I do it, you know, just drop them all in the comment section below. I'll be commenting on them, you know. I want everyone else commenting on them as well. It'd just be great. I want to come up with some kind of like surefire strategy of how to infiltrate some of these bigger platforms, these bigger FOBs. This is just a taster video. I'll upload some more because that wasn't really heavily guarded. It was just all E stuff at the end of the day, and barely any mines or anything like that. So, you know, we'll infiltrate something serious at a later date. But as for now, that's how I do it. I want to hear how you guys do it. So thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you all later.